Welcome to Siege. We got the news, we got the voices, and we have your kids. If you want to ever see them again, listen till the end.
Hell yeah, man!
Anyway, so what have you been playing this week?
I've been playing League of Legends, not by choice, and I say that as a joke because you can never leave League of Legends. League of Legends always has to stone you. I started playing again because I always crave for that multiplayer online experience where you can interact with other people, and even if League of Legends is like pretty toxic. It's better than a lot of places. I mean, MMOs are really sticks to their own group, which is I don't have anything against. And like, if I play something like Call of Duty, nobody's gonna talk. If I play something like fucking Overwatch,
Yeah, no.
it's just like not even like a fun interaction because you don't actually have to work together in that game.
Anybody who's
like
talking is
casual.
mostly kids on those games.
Like even in League when you play like draft or blind, you have to communicate with each other. Maybe not with words or text, but there's pings that people use. But anyway, I love this game for many reasons, and I hate it for actually only one. The game time lasts way too long. I'm not really gonna fill you guys with the details. There was a patch. There was one patch that lasted for like 2 weeks that made the games last for 15 minutes, and that was a lot more fun because when you lost, it felt great, and when you when you lost, it didn't feel bad because you didn't spend that much time in it. Whereas games take 30 minutes to like above an hour.
Yeah.
If people don't surrender at 15 minutes, and I don't like that because like it's a full hour on the game, and if you lose, it's just like you wasted time.
Yeah,
I still enjoy
just wasted an
playing,
hour or
but it
whatever.
doesn't feel satisfactory. Where if it's 15 to 20 minutes, the team that won feels great because they were like, yeah, we won really hard, but like that's how the
Yeah.
game goes. And the team that lost doesn't feel bad because it's over really quickly, and it's not to a point where you feel like you lost a lot of time and you like expended a lot.
Yeah,
of
you're
effort.
like, okay, I can get back in and I can try to win another one.
What
yeah,
have you been playing, Mark?
I've been playing a weird one. I've been playing a game called
Yeah, I saw
Cube
the name.
Escape.
I don't remember. What is it?
Okay, so Cube Escape is a point and click adventure game, but there's like 10 of them, and I haven't even heard of them before. But I watched a YouTube channel called Today I Played, and they said, "Oh, we played this new one now, and it's free." And I was like, "Okay, well, I'll check it out." And they have 10 of them, and they're all free. They're all like mobile apps, or I think they're on Steam. I don't know.
Everybody has
And
things that are free.
They're weird. Like they're not creepy, but they got like this vibe about them. Check it out. Okay, you gotta check it out. You
Are
gotta
they
play it.
five Nights at Humpty Dumpty's, whatever that game was, creepy? Because that game was fucking creepy.
It's like you click this thing, and then like this crow shows up, and then this crow looks at you and just stares at you. And then all of a sudden, like this rabbit comes out and kills everybody, and then
what is it called?
You're still Cube Escape.
Oh no, I have no idea.
It's really weird. It's really fun. I really am enjoying it.
It sounds like a Flash player era game.
Yeah, it's
kind of like
that.
those
It's kind of
games,
like that. It's kind of like that.
I love
But
those
like,
games.
I learned about it. I think it was yesterday,
Mhm.
or the day before. I think it was Wednesday actually. I learned about it Wednesday. I played 7 of them, all the way through. They're not a lot of them. Not all of them are super long. There's only 10 of them.
But are they fun?
Some of them took. Yes. Oh, dude, they're addicting. I like puzzle games. I like puzzle games.
I sound
where you have to,
interested.
like, figure out-
I sound interested. I am interested in checking it out. In fact,
gotta try it,
I
you gotta
probably
try it.
am going to download it because you said it was on
Yeah,
Steam, and
it's
I
free.
want to play shit. And yeah, it's free.
I think it's on Steam.
so-
If not, just go to Rusty Lake.
Whatever. It's not
or
a big
something.
deal, you know. Go fucking,
Yeah.
I'll listen to the podcast.
Yeah. It's super cool.
Is that all
Hey,
you want to say?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna start with our topics now. Mark wanted to
This
bring out
week.
what the Fallout 76
Yeah.
beta was
They announced it. I think it was
I
yesterday.
don't know what it was, but you heard the news.
Yes. They're doing a beta on Xbox One first, October 23rd. Now,
Mhm.
remember, it releases November 14th. So, October 23rd, they're doing the Xbox One beta. Then the 30th of October, they're doing it on PS4. And they said that they want everyone to try and break the game. They want as many people to get in there and just like mess it up.
That's
like, just break
that's
the game.
not a thing you should tell the internet.
I know.
That's
No, but
not
they said
something
break
you
it,
should
and then
tell the union.
like they're gonna keep it open all the way till like a few days before the game
Dude,
releases. I'm
YouTube's
excited.
gonna. Alright, I'm gonna tell you this right now. YouTube's gonna blow up with a lot of breaking like or bug. You don't tell the internet to break your game. The internet will
I
break
know,
your
but,
game as
like,
hard as possible.
You know,
But to be honest, if
oh,
they're ready, if
it's
they're ready
Bethesda.
for it, if they're ready to have their team dedicated to fix everything we
Mhm.
find, it's a good strategy because people are gonna want to prove them wrong. Well, I mean, it's not really proving
Well,
people
it's
wrong, but when you give somebody free reign to just fuck shit up, they'll fuck shit up.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that Bethesda really is
I am
behind this
sad
game.
that it comes
Unlike
out on
most Call of
Xbox
Duty.
One first, but
I know.
because
I don't
we won't
understand that.
we won't get to be part of the day one destruction.
I was
and,
hoping it would be like everywhere.
7 days after is gonna be a
Mhm.
bit of a bitch. 'Cause,
And the day
like-
before Halloween.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
But
you know,
I'm
at least
still okay with
I'm
it.
surprised
still
at
okay with
how close it's going to come out to
it.
release.
Yeah.
I thought the beta would come out mid-October, not end of October. But you know, at least they announced it. Now we don't have to keep wondering.
Well, I'm more
when are they going to
concerned about
announce
it because they were like, "Hey, break our game," because if
I don't
the
know.
release
I'm
date
excited.
is that soon, we're gonna find a lot of things that are wrong with it. Not like negatively, but like in the game's code, there's gonna be a lot of game breaking things that people are gonna find. So I don't think they're gonna have enough time to fix all that during the release date. Like, was it time
Well,
frame
the
they
thi-
give themselves?
Because they're gonna end it a few days before the release date, and then their team is supposed to be dedicated to like fixing things constantly throughout the beta.
Oh,
and
I
it's
mean,
gonna
I
have,
think
like-
it's a
like
really good idea, and
constant-
I'm really excited for it.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that's gonna
Hey,
go.
I mean,
for
if
them.
it's supposed to be online and it's supposed to have tons of people on it, like it's supposed to have like 12 people on each server or whatever. I don't remember
It's 12.
exactly.
It's 12. It's 12.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have that short announcement, which really wasn't that short. Now I have another short announcement of my own. The esports season is starting, which if any of you care or if anyone knows, Mark definitely doesn't. The Overwatch
Yeah.
Worlds is starting in a few days. Actually, no, not Overwatch Worlds. League of Legends Worlds is starting in a few days. The Overwatch, whatever the hell their championships are called, is starting in whatever the hell amount of time because I don't really care about Overwatch. No offense, but it's starting. Then the Hearthstone championships are going as well, and one more game that Fortnite is launching their skirmishes or whatever the hell they're doing. But yeah,
Yeah,
this
like
season,
they're
support
entering
your favorite
esports
teams.
and all that.
SKT for fucking League of Legends, under C9 and TSM for every other esports because those are the North American teams that are actually good. No offense to anybody else, but yeah. Do you know anything about esports, Mark? Any comments? We need some comments from you.
I'm not familiar with it. I used to like pay attention to a few guys in esports, but that was a long time ago. And like, I don't know. I don't follow it that much.
I
it's cool.
only
I
like
think
when
it's-
it's
I'm
world
glad that people
finale
are doing it.
because I only like watching when there's the world finales because that's when everybody wants to go 100% and they want to try as hard as they can
Mhm.
to win. Because that's when it's most fun to watch. I'm not really the kind of guy that will follow people off season, quote unquote, or mid-season invitational. I know a lot of people like that from League of Legends, but I'm not really a fan of watching
Yeah.
it. I think it's cool, but I don't watch it. I just like watching the world finales that are happening it happens in during the Winter Olympics, which you know why nobody really watches Winter Olympics, and it's
Dude,
also a gaming
that's my
thing,
favorite
so
Olympics.
nobody wants
I
to
love the
go
Winter
outside.
Olympics over Summer
you know?
Olympics.
But yeah, it happens during Winter Olympics. If you guys are ready, I'm not gonna put links to where to watch, but I just wanted to mention it. So yeah.
Just Google
Now
it.
you wanted
Just
to bring
Google
up a topic of one of the studios. Some news that we heard last week, I think, or this week. I don't know. We heard it recently.
It was early. It was early this, like right after the podcast. Like,
Yeah, I believe it was right after Friday the podcast. By the way, today's the day is 9/28. I need to tell you, not
Yeah.
what month is it? September 28th. There you go.
September 28th.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that way people know, like, hey, if anything happened after this, it's just because we didn't know.
Yeah. Like it happened right after when we got the news.
No, but it was, dude. I'm disappointed about it. Like they laid off.
Well, you know
okay,
why
so
it
the original
happened,
reports were. No, I didn't. I never found out why.
What were the original reports that you heard?
The original reports came in that they laid off 125, but afterwards it came up. It was like 175 people approximately that were laid off, like all at once, like just gone, like just.
But you don't know
fired.
why?
No, I don't know why.
Oh my god! I this might make you even more sad. All right.
Okay.
Like I've known why for a while, and
Okay.
there's been rumors about it a lot, and it's been in the media a lot, which I'm surprised you haven't heard of. But there's a lot of workplace allegations where people are being overworked and people are being like not treated fairly, and people
Hmm.
don't like how things are handled in that company. That's mainly why Telltale
Yeah.
started
No,
to
I knew
close
about that.
down because all the yeah exactly that's why it's happening.
I don't know. I think it's because they started branching out too far, too quickly into stuff that people weren't interested in. Like they made
The
all.
one thing
They made
I
a lot of
am
good games,
mad,
but they
like
made a lot of bad
I
ones too.
love Telltale when they made The Walking Dead. It was great. I love
And the Wolf
Telltale
Among
when
Us.
they made the Batman games because they were great. But when they made the Minecraft story mode, I
Oh,
just
dude. You
jumped
know the
off
sad
that
part for
ship.
me?
Didn't even care.
The sad part for me is that I got into like the old stuff. Like you remember uh Nelson Tether's Puzzle Agent. Both of those?
Yeah.
Dude, I love those games. But then they started going into things like, okay, this studio wants us to make Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's do it. Okay, now we're gonna make
Yeah,
Tales from
and
the
then
Borderlands. Okay, now
they
we're gonna make
did
Game of Thrones. Now we're
Borderlands.
gonna make
I
this.
don't
Now this. Now this. Now this. And it's like people don't want that. They just want what you guys do the best.
people went
And they
way
stop.
that studio went way too ham.
Dude, they stopped putting their heart and soul into it too. Because like the
Yeah.
first Walking Dead was amazing. Then it gets to like Walking Dead Michonne and Walking Dead 3, and it's like, you said you like the Batman. I don't like the Batman. I feel like it's slow, and I don't
Well,
have
which
any
one?
like, attachment.
Because
The
there's
first one.
two of them. The first one.
Yeah, I haven't
What do you?
played the second
It
one.
reminds me. It remind you. You think it's slow,
Yeah.
right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I played the first
It
two
reminds
chapters of it.
me. It reminds me of Heavy Rain and like
Oh,
walking
okay.
simulators.
Okay, I see that.
Like Stanley Parable and
See,
stuff
but
like that. I enjoy that. I enjoy those kind of experiences. It's just walking around and just not having to like fight 500 motherfuckers to get through story. I'm getting
Yeah, but
tired of having to fight so many people.
the thing that
Like
bothers me about it is that like Telltale did it first, and they did it great, but then they didn't.
yeah,
They didn't make it better. They just kept doing the same thing, same thing, same thing. And people were
yeah.
getting tired of it. And then Life is Strange comes out, and it's like, boom! Why aren't you doing this? And then like Heavy Rain and Beyond, like it just like the way that they tell the story is with still having like the Telltale sort of formula in it.
I would add Detroit to that, but I haven't played it. So.
Yeah, Detroit. Yeah. But like,
Have you played it?
dude, I haven't played it. I played Beyond and I played Heavy Rain, but I haven't played Detroit.
Yeah, I
but
played
it's the
those two
same
too.
stuff. It's by the same company. It's
Yeah.
Sony. But, the thing that made me the most disheartened about the whole thing, not that we're not going to see The Wolf Among Us season 2, not that, but they're not going to finish up The Walking Dead. It was the final season, and they had like 2 chapters left,
Yeah.
and they're not going to finish it. And instead, they said we're gonna have to keep obligations to our board and our people that have asked us to do
Hey,
it. Now they're gonna make
Add
a
them.
Minecraft.
Add them to the list. Add them to the list of people can't that people that can't count to 3.
Yeah. Oh no. But dude, like,
That's actually
making-
funny, dude.
it's really sad that the last thing that they said they're gonna make is Minecraft Story Mode, a Netflix interactive adventure.
Yo, THQ went bankrupt, but at least they made Saints Row 3.
Exactly.
And yeah, my limit was just as soon as they announced Minecraft Story Mode because one,
You
I
want to
have
know
a
something
project
really sad?
that I'm working on to actually make a canon story, and by canon I add a lot of quotations on that because I just want to set world rules and not like the story for Minecraft.
Mhm.
Because that's not correct. Like I want to set up what it would be like to be able to connect to multi-servers in Minecraft without having the whole IP
Yes.
thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like I like being able to visit different realms, quotations, how they call them, with like just obsidian portals or some weird
Mhm.
portal that we come up with.
Mhm.
That would be cool to make us an animation, but I got mad because I'm working on that project and somebody else did something, but they quit and we're not. I don't even know their names, and I wish I had the file, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Dude,
I got
Telltale.
mad when they tried to define the story of how Minecraft
Yeah,
happened.
I thought that
And
was
when I
stupid.
saw those trailers about the enchanting, about the potions, about how they summoned whatever the
And that
fuck,
they had
I was
Captain
just like,
Sparkles
no,
in it.
no. Oh, I didn't even know they
Yeah,
had
Captain
Captain
Sparkles
Sparkles
is
in it.
in it.
I'm actually not even mad that they have
It's
Captain
just funny to
Sparkles in
me.
it. I actually think that's kind of cool.
But dude, like,
I just don't
Telltale
like that they
started to
made
die.
it a thing.
Telltale started to die whenever they ignored their fans and started trying to broaden their audience. My brother, my older brother, he loves the Minecraft story mode Telltale games. He hasn't played the other ones. He doesn't know what he's missing in those. But it's like, how can you say you like those?
Yeah,
You know what I
don't-
mean?
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, no. Telltale definitely, and I completely agree with you. Telltale definitely, and I'm like in serious mode because I feel sad about this.
Yeah.
Telltale definitely did lose all their fans when they started to do the Game of Thrones, Borderlands,
Mhm.
whatever the fuck,
Mhm.
whatever the hell
Mhm.
else. It's like, come on, dude.
I
Wolf
love
Among
Guardians
Us
of the
is
Galaxy.
cool.
I haven't played the
That was
Guardians of
a
the
good.
Galaxy Telltale game.
Wolf Among Us was a good way to branch out. It was kind of their territory, obscure, but like a really good story.
Mhm.
Like I don't know what word I'm looking for, but it was the direction they should have taken. I don't think Game of Thrones was the way they should have
No,
gone.
of course
I
not.
definitely,
Borderlands, no.
I definitely don't think Borderlands the Telltale story should exist. I definitely think that's directly a cash grab, and I own it on like 5 different platforms. So
Exactly, but
it's definitely a
that's the other thing
crash.
that kind
cash
of makes
grab.
me think is a reason that they kind of lost a lot of money. They like gave everything away on like everything. It feels like because like I have a ton of Telltale games. I don't think I paid more than $20 for them.
Yeah, definitely the older ones.
Mhm.
Even but like when they came out, they were even way lower priced than what they should
Yeah.
be. In fact, I don't even think they changed price with inflation between like 2010 and 2018.
Mm-mm. Anyways, man.
But they're worth it. They're worth those
I feel
$5.
I feel bad for the people that were fired, and one of them has already filed a lawsuit against the company for firing them without notice.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people that are gonna
And like
file
I feel
lawsuits
bad for
again.
them, but like it's a I don't know. Future generations will be like Telltale Games. What? Who's that? Whenever all they
I
have
mean,
is Blizzard
think about it
and
like this,
Bethesda
right?
and
Think about it like this,
Call
right?
of Duty.
Kojima makes Metal
Yeah.
Gear games, but you don't hear about their dev team. And Kojima doesn't treat their developers badly, obviously, because otherwise you'd hear that. But Kojima makes all the decisions. Nobody
That's-
says anything. Well, I
that's
mean,
right.
obviously he takes.
Right, he gets input.
But like has the final say in everything. No one can have a final say except him. That's how it is in a bunch of other studios. Somebody has the final say, and just because somebody has the final say doesn't mean that the entire team is going to support
Exactly.
it. And this is what I'm talking about, where like people aren't as disposable as you think. Because if everybody leaves at the same time, the company is going to fall, and that's what's
Yeah.
happening right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, is there anything else you want to
I'm
add?
sad.
Because we're getting a little too sad.
No,
for
no,
my show.
no. Let's move on to some happy.
All right, let's talk about a
News.
company that's not failing,
Oh.
but it is falling with their price. Well, not the price. Their whatever. Like they're not making as much money when they started. Out.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say that. Well, actually, when they started with the battle royale, because they made almost no money with this.
Yes, that's right. We're talking about
Fortnite Season 6 launched Thursday, as in yesterday. September 28th, by the way, if you guys didn't hear. Have you seen the trailer? Have you
Yes,
seen
I've seen
at
both
all?
trailers, and
You saw both trailers, the battle pass and the story mode. What do you think about the trailer first?
I was underwhelmed.
Everybody was.
It's just,
Like compare that to the rocket launch.
yeah, like that was like
Everybody's
boom,
talking
explosive,
about that.
like.
And
what's gonna happen?
I was ready to be like, all right, well, I'm not gonna say I trust. All right, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna wait and see where the season ends. And what I thought was gonna happen
Mhm.
when the cube went into the water is I thought that there was gonna be like some black hole
Yes,
thing that was gonna
just
suck
swallow
away the
everything.
map and change it completely. But have you seen the new map?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen the new one. The new one for season.
There's only 2 new
Like
locations.
like a haunted castle or
One
something,
in
right?
our favorite spot, Haunted
Hmm.
Hills, and the floating island.
Hmm.
That's it. Then after, besides that, now there's just the you know how they say the hop rocks were gonna be
Yeah,
one
there's
of
gonna be more
those.
stuff like that.
There's more of
Okay.
those. There's more of those right now. But instead of the craters, there's like black voids where you grab the
Okay.
objects. Cause I don't want to ruin it for you because you haven't
I'm
played it
not
unless
gonna,
you already saw it. But we're
dude.
gonna play that later. We're gonna play
We'll
that
see.
later.
We'll
All right.
see.
No, we need footage. All right. We're gonna play that later. Um, and that's it. Like it's just those 2 new locations and those creator quote unquote creator locations now. Nothing else changed.
Hmm.
I
Dude,
mean, the
I've seen
interiors
the
of some
battle pass.
places,
I've
and there's
the battle pass. It's like.
there's a lost esque
Hmm.
location in Wailing Woods or whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah, Wailing Woods.
Yeah, with the hatch.
So there's like a complete underground. Well, it's not a hatch anymore. A complete underground location. And it looks like they're making tunnels so they can be an underground map. I hope it
With the
happens.
above.
If it doesn't, I don't really care. I don't even play the game anymore. But news, what were you gonna say?
Uh, I was gonna say one of the things that makes me
Oh,
not
Battle
want to
Pass.
like the battle pass. I look at it and I say, do I want to spend money on getting the battle pass? And I know you could save up, but I never do. But I look at it and I say, there's nothing in there that I'm like, I want that. It's all like,
There is for me. This
yeah,
season.
well, of course. I mean, you want dragons, so.
No, I actually
Oh,
hate
do
the
you?
dragons. I actually really fucking hate the dragons. Why blue? Why is there no red dragon?
There's a black one,
Why
isn't there?
blue? There's a black one, there's a green
And a
one,
pink
there's
one.
a pink one, and a blue one. And I'm like, why not red?
I don't know.
Why is there no red?
They'll
What
probably
this is
add it later.
goddamn like no, but they have. Have you seen the ice dragon? They have an ice dragon. Why not red? Dragon spit fire, not ice. God damn it. Anyway.
Hmm.
I want DJ Yonder because I think because I like dubstep and electronic music. But that's about it, honestly. I literally just want DJ Yonder and his cape, and that's it. That's all I want. I'm gonna buy the battle pass because my cousin plays the game,
Mhm.
and because he's a kid, he doesn't have any money to buy skins, and he wants to have my account because it's on phones
Mhm.
now, and you can play on phones. And I don't mind him playing. And if I buy the battle pass, I get to have DJ
Yeah, and you
Yonder.
get all the he'll level it up or whatever for you.
And for $10, he'll just do it for me, so I don't really mind. Uh, by the way, I mean, this isn't supposed to be a bragging thing, because I was supposed to tell you this beforehand.
Mhm.
I got the Big 3 umbrella for the last season. I got it the last day of the game in season
Is,
whatever season
is
it
it
was,
is it
5.
good? What does it look like?
It's just rainbow, but I like to have that kind of
Okay.
stuff. I love it's collection, man. It says I won a
Okay.
game every season. Okay, it's about the accomplishment, not about what it looks like. In fact, it looks worse than the pure metal umbrella. But whatever.
What is this? What is
Anyway,
this season's?
what's our next topic?
Next,
I don't know. I haven't
next
won
up-
yet.
Next up, my friends, we have to talk about something very related to Fortnite, and that's.
Oh yeah,
You remember the big to-do that everybody made because PlayStation wouldn't let people play Fortnite on
the
all consoles and
PlayStation is the
crossplay
best
and all
place
that
to play.
stuff.
I actually watched the dude say that, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
Dude, I'm. They've opened it up. They've said, okay, we're gonna do a crossplay beta, see how it goes, and all that stuff. To me, they've already said they're not gonna do it. Why go back on that now? The only reason they're doing that is because the community and everything is like exploding and upset. And to me, like, I'm not upset about it. I don't care. I play on PlayStation. I'm not gonna play on Xbox. I'm not gonna play on my Switch.
I'm not mad about it. You know what
What's
bothers me,
that?
and it bothers me that it says that it doesn't bother you because it should bother you. I'm mad that I can't play video games on my fancy computer that was worth over $1,000 with my friend on PS4. So I have to downgrade down to a PS4 with shitty graphics that can't even run, that I can't even stream properly on. Have you seen the difference between the Minecraft stream and the other streams from PS4? I mean, I know it's a lower quality game, but you don't see that fuzziness at all. Like PS4 has bad bandwidth problems, and
Dude,
I don't know
okay,
what black
hold
magic
on.
you're using,
Dude, hold
but
on.
I can't stream. What?
That's a problem on your end. That's not PlayStation's problem.
How much Mbps do you get?
I have
on
no
PlayStation?
idea, man. I think I have like, I want to say
I get 100 Mbps download and I get 10 upload, and it's just not stable enough. The PlayStation network is not stable enough.
I don't know, man. I don't want to sit there on my
Well,
PlayStation
remember
be
the
playing
fact-
a shooter and then
Remember
have
the
some
fact.
mouse and keyboard
Remember the
hack
fact.
destroy me.
Okay, first of all, don't call me a hacker. A hacker. Second of all, remember the fact that we're in different locations, right?
Yeah, dude. No,
People
I
don't know
understand
we're in
that.
different states.
Yeah.
So
Other
you
side
know,
of the
the connection might be
country.
better. I mean, the connection is definitely better in your location because you have less industrial. I live in
Yeah.
California,
Yeah,
damn it.
I have less people using it.
Yeah, so that's mainly why it's not stable
Yeah, but that's
here.
not PlayStation's
But with my
problem.
computer, that's not PlayStation's problem. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. I can't do it here. But with my computer, because I have the physical parts to change it manually to a better speed, and because I can access the interior of the computer, I can make it run faster, and my streams don't suffer. But I want to play on PC with you, and I'm not gonna play multiplayer games, right?
Yeah.
We can play co-op games. I just rather have better graphics for the videos I'm recording, because people are gonna want to see prettier
Okay.
things, and you can't tell me that.
Let's talk about this a little bit. Okay. Co-op games. I'm totally fine with. Battle Block Theater. I would love to be able to play computer and.
There's still
and
cross-play subject. By the
yeah,
way.
exactly,
Let's just
exactly.
say that.
I would love to be able
Yeah.
to play a co-op on games that are just co-op games. Just that. If it's a multiplayer,
Well, Dying Light.
yeah, well, Dying Light would be fun. But if it's a multiplayer game, like where you have other people that you're up against, and like Call of Duty,
Like
for
even
instance,
if let's say Cyberpunk
Well,
2077
let's
had a
talk the-
co-op mode, I would want to
Let's
play
talk-
on my computer.
the big one, Fortnite. That's the big fish out there right now that everybody's trying to catch and trying to bank on. And Sony
yeah.
wanted to bank on that money. Now they're opening it up and all that. But if I'm playing on my PS4, I don't want to sit there and have some mouse and keyboard wizard using his build abilities to build super fast. You've seen how they build on computer. Like, I do not want to be up against that
It's
in the middle of the
impossible
match.
to build that fast. It's impossible to build that fast and that
Yeah,
accurately
exactly.
on PS4. It's impossible. It's impossible.
So it puts me at a disadvantage and
Um,
makes my
But you know you're not gonna get automatically paired with PC
Dude,
players, right?
as soon as they open it up for that, I don't know what Epic Games will do because it's not PlayStation's. Like PlayStation's the one who shut it down. But
No, Epic already said you only get paired with PC players if your friend's playing on PC and you're playing on PS4 or Xbox, because you can only do it on the Xbox and Switch right now. That's the only time you ever get played. If you play with all 4 teammates that are on the Xbox, you stay on the Xbox servers. But if even one teammate is on PC, 3 people on
okay,
Xbox
now
and one
now
on
that
PC,
was
you start
before
playing against
it
them.
opened up to everything. I'm just saying.
Oh, I didn't
yeah.
know that. I didn't know they'd said that. I didn't
they
know that
haven't
up
said
there.
anything about
I-
it.
I didn't-
I'm saying.
I don't care.
I'm speculating.
So I didn't
I'm
hear.
speculating because I don't know for sure if that's how it's going to work. Maybe they won't do that in Fortnite. But let's go. To
No, it's not
something
gonna
like,
work like that, dude. It's not gonna work like that. It's not gonna work like that. Because the community's gonna be pissed about them getting fucking murdered by
Dude,
PC
and
wizards. Like, seriously.
That's the point I'm trying to make. I think that's where PlayStation was right to withhold on crossplay. Where they were wrong to withhold is that they shouldn't limit players to not be able to play with friends on other consoles. I understand people who are
Yeah.
saying, okay, all my friends have Xbox One. Well, they made a poor decision there.
I mean, let's talk about a more competitive game that like takes more skill. No offense to Fortnite.
Okay,
Rainbow
yeah,
Six.
yeah.
Imagine me playing on PC. Crossplay is not available on Rainbow Six. I don't think. Period. I don't know if it's a PS4 thing or an Xbox thing,
But
but
let's say
like
they
I
open it
don't.
up.
Crossplay is not available. Period. And let's say I play on PC and let's say you
Okay,
play on PS4. There is zero way you're going to live more than 1 second
and
on
that's
PS4. The people on PC for
yeah,
Rainbow Six Siege, even on casual matches, are so hardcore, and they know the map much better, and the movement will be great, much greater.
more precise.
Even if you get into the building, which you're gonna get killed by a sniper, most likely. Even if you get in the building, if it's a battle between who turns around first or who starts shooting first, instead of you shooting at them because they don't see you or because you're prepared, you're gonna lose. If your gun isn't pointed at their body whatsoever, you're already
Hmm.
dead. Like the the joke on PC is just click on their heads
That's pretty
because
much it. That's pretty
on
much
the
it. That's all
mouse
you
you
have to
can
do is
just click on their heads.
on their head.
Yeah.
But that's what I think. Like that's what I feel like the PlayStation game.
And I
I think he was
understand,
trying to
I
say like.
understand your point by that, and I understand
But
everybody else's point
so
by
that's why whenever I read this thing and I hear about this, I'm like, no, I don't want this. I don't want it to be open up to everybody to join. A lot of people want it to happen. I don't think they're thinking all the way through it. I don't think they're thinking about things like that. I think they're just thinking like, oh, I should be able to play with people on Xbox.
Well, I don't play multiplayer games on PS4
yeah.
unless it's with you. I play everything on PC.
But dude,
so
that's like
I don't
all
have to
I
worry
play
about it.
multiplayer
But
games
yes,
on.
I do share your concerns, and I do share the concerns of other people because I know there are other people that are smart enough to think about it. the way you do.
I'm gonna say this. I've said this to you before, but I'm gonna say it again. I believe it's easier to hack a game on computer than it is on PS4 or Xbox or Switch. So,
Yeah, no,
like,
definitely.
if a computer
Definitely.
player who hacked the game is on there, you're toast. You're pretty much toast either way. But
There's still computer hackers on
Mhm.
Fortnite right now. People still release like videos of finding hackers.
because they can.
You know, it's not. You can't stop hacking on PC. You just. Why do you think every game comes up with an anti-cheat? Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, you don't know
Yeah,
that, but
but
when you install video games, Rainbow Six Siege has an anti-cheat. I believe Overwatch has an anti-cheat. I believe CS:GO has an anti-cheat. League of Legends does not because League of Legends isn't lame, and League of Legends doesn't install bloatware into your fucking computer. But a bunch of games have anti-cheats just because it's really hard to detect it off just to get base game. They have to detect different parameters about like
yeah,
your mouse actually making the moves that the game is making. That's what
Yeah.
anti-cheat does.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but
like you understand my concern, and I'm hoping that
I understand
that
that. I
PlayStation
completely
does it in
share-
a way that
I
they
completely
say,
share.
okay, with this game yes, this game no, this game no. Fortnite, I'm not gonna play Fortnite. I really don't care. I really don't care.
I just won't put it.
There's one, dude.
Anyway,
There's
you
one
good?
more. There's one
You
more
good?
thing I wanted to
You
mention.
good? You got
I
any
wanted to
more?
mention that this happened today. PlayStation announced that there's not going to be any PlayStation X. I don't know if you know what that is. That's the U.S. PlayStation Expo that they had for a few years running, where they would announce games and like go more in depth in games. And they said they're not going to have that this year, just
Yeah.
because Spider-Man just came out and they're looking towards January, and they don't have a lot to announce. Obviously, a lot of the games that they have coming out are going to be way far in
Oh.
the future, next year, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
So-
because
I think it's
I
going to
mean-
move on PlayStation's part not to do it.
the thing what they've been doing is like the most thing that Sony has spent their time on as a game company is
Yeah,
Become
yeah.
Human, and it's great, right? But you can tell that
Mhm.
that took a lot of fucking time. That took a lot of work to get working properly. I mean, you played the demo?
No.
I played the demo, and I am extremely impressed, and I really want to buy it, and it's like on sale for whatever. But I'm like, PS4. I have a computer. Anyway, is there anything else you want to say?
You're up next.
Now we're gonna talk about another game. Well, I mean, not another game, but another a game that's coming out recently. Jump Force.
I know a
you
little bit
Jump
about it,
Force,
not a
right?
lot.
So I wasn't very excited for Jump Force when they announced it at E3. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think I was when they first announced it. Mainly because the name sounds
Was it
retarded.
E3
Jump Force, please.
Or
Come
Tokyo
on.
Game Show.
Yeah, it was E3. It was E3. No, it wasn't Tokyo Game Show. It was definitely E3. I don't know if it was earlier than E3 though. But yeah, Jump Force. I wasn't hyped for it because the name's like super lame. Like you have marketing names, you can come
Hmm.
up with something better. But just looking at it on TGS on the Tokyo Game Show made me more interested in it because I did like the concept of having all the anime characters in there to fight each other. Now, I'm not interested in all the mainstream characters. I'm not a Bleach man, I'm not a Naruto man, and I'm not a One Piece man. I know they're popular. I liked Bleach. I watched it. It was cool, but those are the kind of animes they have so many
Hmm.
seasons that you're not even interested in going to. But if they add characters from not obscure, I'm not gonna say obscure, but from other animes, like if they add, I mean, I know they can't do it technically because he has to win all the time. But if they add Saitama into the game, so many
Dude,
people are gonna
imagine
be
if
so
they added
excited for that.
Kaneki Ken.
But imagine, they probably could. I don't know if the company who
Bandai
makes that.
Namco.
Do you know the company? Bandai Namco. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Yeah. They definitely get in there. If it's from Bandai. Yeah. Kaneki Ken is gonna get it. Well, I hope he would get in there. But I'm excited for the fact that there could be DLC characters or even free upload characters. Well, I doubt there'll be free update characters. But I'm excited for what other characters who can come in from other animes. I'm more excited for that
Than what it is.
than what
See,
Super
the
Smash
last,
Bros.
the
Characters
last
are gonna come out.
like Japanese like fighting game like that I heard about was J Stars versus. You remember that?
Not really,
So
but I heard
that
something
was
about
like
Persona or Kingdom Hearts being in there.
it
Something
had
like that.
like a whole bunch of the Shonen Jump characters like fight it out.
Yeah, but there was a character that there was a game that I gave a shit that showed up in that, and I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I know what
So
you're talking
like, is this gonna be like that or what? I don't understand what Jump Force really is. Like I understand as a fighter, but like I don't understand it completely. Yeah,
mean
like
mechanically?
is it like Mortal Kombat fighter or is it more like Street Fighter?
I'm gonna tell you. Okay, first of all, those you're way off. All right, first of all, that's not how this game's gonna go. This game's gonna go like the new
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z, or the City of Final Fantasy fight.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
You haven't seen the City? The Final Fantasy released a fighting game, which isn't really gonna help you. But if you don't know what that game is like, then it's definitely gonna be more like the new Dragon
Okay.
Ball Z title.
Okay.
Except not like 2D space. It's gonna be like the fighting mechanic of the Dragon Ball Z, but like the map or the terrain of the City of Final Fantasy, and they give you a like circle area
Okay.
where like six
Okay.
players fighting in the city. But it's definitely gonna be
So
smaller.
it's not like
It's just
not like,
that's how
like
the
going
game's
side
gonna
to
be.
side. It's like an arena that you're in. Okay,
Yeah, it's an arena.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, and like the fighting mechanics are gonna be like how you do the powers
Okay.
in Dragon Ball
Okay,
Z.
okay, I got you.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how it's
That
gonna play.
interests me
Is
more.
there anything else you want to know?
It's
Or
no, I mean I don't. It's exciting. I hope they add some characters that I actually care about. But
no, yeah, and then that's literally the only reason I really care about this
Mhm.
game, or I'm putting it down as a subject, because if they add more characters that aren't like the mainstream ones, because I really don't like the mainstream animes, but they could even add Kirito from SAO,
Yeah,
even
but
though I hate SAO because of many
yeah,
reasons.
just add more characters.
I watched the whole thing. I haven't watched the Gun Gale because fuck that. But I watched season 1 and season 2. And I
Season 2
hate
is the
it.
one with Alpha and Lion,
I
right?
really hate it. Alpha Line is way worse, dude. But yeah, I watched it, and I'd still be happy if Kirito Kun come, or I don't know if it's Kun, but I don't remember what his full name is. But if Kirito's in there, I'll be happy
Yeah, same.
because they added from another anime like Jump Force, yeah. And it's not obscure, and it's not mega mainstream because it died after the first
Yeah.
season. So
I mean, like I watched the first season. I think it was. I didn't watch Sword Art Online 2, but I've seen the first one. It was pretty good. Have you watched Anime Crime Divisions by Rocket Jump? Dude.
no, I stopped subscribing to Rocket Jump because they stopped
Dude,
uploading
no.
videos for a
Got
long
it.
time. There's like a good 6 months where
gotta
they didn't upload it in there.
go on there today and watch Anime Crimes Division 1, Season 1, and then Season 2 is coming out right now. Like, they have 4 episodes so far. Dude,
Well,
it's
if you guys are interested
so
in that,
good.
the video will have already started
So
playing.
Yeah.
In the edited version.
Not the live version. Or not so
the live
live.
version. Yeah, that's
Okay.
all I have to say about
So
Jump Force. Anything
2
else
weeks
you wanna
ago, you said your recommendation was not to go see The Predator. Well, I defied you, and I went and
add?
saw The Predator.
Did you go watch it?
Dude,
Okay.
dude,
I'm excited.
it is so stereotypical, but so much fun. Like, if you go in there not expecting it to be,
You know what?
it's-
I'm not against
it's
that.
what-
I'm not against
it's
that.
what
That's what I
a
was
Predator
talking
movie
about.
should be.
Because I mean, did you see was the scene that I
The
told you
what?
about there?
Yeah,
The scene I told you about
Of course. You mean you're gonna
in
shoot
that
him?
in there? Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
I mean,
like,
it was funny, but I was afraid that the
no,
whole
it wasn't.
movie
It wasn't
would be
the
like
whole movie
that.
like that. There were some parts that were like,
Yeah.
you know, but like the whole
Yeah.
thing was very entertaining, and there were some parts in there that I didn't expect to happen. Like, if you watch the trailer, you see certain things, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to expound upon it. I don't
Yeah.
want to spoil it. I want you to go see it. You need to see it. It's good.
Well, I wouldn't tell. I want to say it because of me, because I mean, I love the Alien franchise and the Predator movies. I love them all. Even as bad as Alien vs Predator 2 is, because it's fucking garbage, and even as bad as Prometheus.
Dude,
is.
you need
I
to
haven't
see
watched the
Alien
two
Covenant.
new Alien movies. I should get on that.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I need to see the 2 new ones. But Predator is not one that I would watch in theaters. Predator is something that I'm probably gonna get to.
Yeah, that's
whatever.
fine.
So, but I would say don't spoil it for the audience. That's the only reason why I would.
Dude,
say
the only reason that I would see
Uh,
it right now is because my wife and I have AMC Stubbs A-list, which lets you go see 3 movies a week.
I have
You
that
have
too.
that, dude? It's so nice.
Oh no! The Alias thing.
Dude,
the Alias thing. No.
It's
I
$20
have
a
something
month,
else.
and you can see any 3 movies, any version, um, each week. So it's not like 3 movies for the whole month. You have 3 movies a week. So my wife and I, we usually go like on Thursdays and go
That's
catch a
pretty
movie or
cool.
something, or we'll go like if there's nothing that's out like right now it's kind of slow, then we'll wait a little bit, and then like coming out soon is Venom, which I'm really excited about. I want to see that.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be horrible, but
That movie
yeah,
got
and
pushed back a lot.
it's gonna
though.
be dumb.
I thought Venom was already out, and then I heard another trailer
No,
come up.
dude,
With like, wait, this movie's not out yet.
It's been October since the first trailer. The first trailer came out way too early, and it's stupid.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
everybody-
Like, I thought the movie was already
No,
out because I
yeah,
don't
no,
look at
it's-
release dates
it's
for movies unless it's
still
something that I actually want to go watch.
There's a few good ones now, but
Like, yeah, I didn't. I thought it was already gonna be out, and I thought it was bad, and that's why I never heard
Yeah.
about it. And then I heard another trailer
know.
go off, and I'm like, oh. This is something. And they goes, well, that's
dude, it's fun. I enjoyed it. Okay.
There's one small news thing that I want to say again because you got to say 4 subjects. Skrillex is composing Kingdom Hearts 3, and I am excited. I don't
like
really
him.
like Skrillex though. I like some of his songs, but like I like Spaghetti more. I
Okay.
like his songs much more than Skrillex. His Jack U album was trash. I'm sorry if anybody's a big fan of Skrillex. His Jack U album was complete garbage. But because it's electronic music and dubstep, I still want to know what it's like. And if it's garbage, I'm gonna be super sad. But I still want to know what it sounds like. Coming out in January.
Yeah,
right? That's the first month
what's
of
the
year,
exact
right,
release date of that?
Right. January.
Okay, January 14th.
Yeah, that's when. When is the release date
December.
for BR?
December 12th.
December
I think
something?
it is.
Oh, so
Yeah,
are you gonna be doing the thing?
there's
'Cause
only
I'm
one thing that
excited
would
to
keep
see
me
you
from
do the thing.
that, and that would be if we have to have the baby at
What
that
is
time,
that?
because our baby's coming December 1st. but
Yeah.
it might be a little late.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna do it day one. Dude,
I
you know what
I
else?
get that.
January
It's definitely get.
25th is Kingdom Hearts 3.
Well, I don't really mind if it's day one. I just want to know when you do it so I can watch it because I want to see it and I
Yeah.
want to see your experience with Kingdom Hearts.
Uh,
What about January?
that's Kingdom Hearts release date. But guess what I pre-ordered yesterday?
Wait, Kingdom Hearts
It said
is
January
released
25th whenever I
when?
googled it,
January
but
what? 25th, and they're composing that new song where like for the 14th. Damn. All the way. Also, I still feel like it's gonna get pushed back again.
you think
I
so?
don't care what anybody says. I'm
Just
pretty
like
sure it's gonna
what
get
was it?
pushed back
Kingdom
again.
Hearts.
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts
I'm ready, dude.
2.8.
I'm ready. I've been waiting for too long not to be ready for it to be pushed
Well,
back
Kingdom
again.
Hearts 2.8 comes out January
What were
12th.
you gonna say?
It's a
Anyway,
platformer,
what about Sony Mario?
and
Yeah.
dude, it's super fun. There was okay, so um, whenever the PlayStation VR released, they came out with the Playroom VR, which is kind of like the Playroom with the PlayStation camera and all that. And it had
Yeah.
like it was free. It had some free stuff,
I saw news
and it
about
had a
that,
little
and
it had a little level
I
called
thought it was interesting.
Robot Rescue. And you go through and you have this little robot that you run around with, and you punch bad guys, and like you jump and hover and a few other things that you do, and you are in this robot that's like following the little robot, you know, and that's like you floating and following the robot. So like as the robot runs forward and jumps around, you're moving with the level, and it's really like if you watch it on video, it doesn't even do it justice because in VR everything looks huge. So you're there and you see this mountain, and it's like right there, and it's like huge, and it's all around you. It's crazy. I'm super excited for it. Like it's
Oh, oh. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was still trying to look for the Kingdom Hearts title you're talking about, and I wasn't paying attention until halfway through, and that actually got interesting, because it didn't sound that great, but like when you bring up the fact that like it's a BR thing, it actually sounds a lot
yeah,
better
it's
in that
interesting
state than just being like, oh, it's just a game
how
where
it
you jump around.
works
And
like
shit, you know
that.
what I mean?
Like it's just whenever you're look at a video about VR, you cannot even see the scale because like whenever you're in a game in VR, everything is like 1-to-1. Like there's a game called Static where you have this box that your hands are in, and you have to push buttons on the PS4 DualShock controller, and you like do push buttons in certain orders, and it does certain things on the boxes. You can't see the controller because you're in the VR, and you look down, and your hands just like look like they're in this box. So you're like trying to figure things out and see what they do. So
Yeah.
you like, tilt your hands one way, then you look at one side of the box, and it's super interesting and like
Yeah, I
it's
saw
super
things about that
surreal
as
whenever
well.
you're in there because like you don't whenever you see a video you don't think about like that thing that you're looking at in the video is actually 10 feet tall and you're like looking up at it. It's crazy, man.
VR is something that I'm not really interested in, but when you talk about it more, and
Yeah.
it's a good thing that we are partners because we both have very different opinions. And VR is not something that I want to buy anytime soon. But it does sound as appealing as without the whole marketing spiel, without seeing those fucking stupid trailers, seeing it for somebody that actually experienced it, then the whole marketing department's trailers, because they try to make it like a whole new world thing, but it's just really boring. Everybody has tried it before. But when you try to compare it into your mind about how you'll be trapped
Yes.
and yes, I'll say trapped because and that's how it is in my mind, trapped in that world without being able to disconnect without taking off the fucking helmet or whatever.
Dude, it's
It
so
sounds much more appealing to do. I
engrossing.
still wouldn't do it because I'm afraid of a lot of things that can be done in VR. I mean, especially if you said you were gonna play Resident Evil 7 in
want
VR,
to.
right? You
I
said
don't
you were
have
gonna
it
play
yet.
that,
I
right?
want
You
to
said
get
you were
it.
gonna put that on your channel, right? You said
I
you were going
want
to,
to.
right?
I don't know. But okay.
But yeah.
Horror games
But
are
yeah,
10
doing
times
horror games in
more
VR
frightening.
has to be
There's a game
terrifying.
that came out. It was free on PlayStation Plus. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was I forget what it's called. But anyways,
I mean, if you get through Resident Evil 7, they'll get you Outlast 2.
no, that's not a reward. Oh, I wish Outlast was in VR. I would actually play it.
It is for me. It is a
Dude,
reward for me.
it's so fun though. Like if you haven't tried it, you don't know what you're missing. I wish that I could find like an arcade or something around your area that had PlayStation VR that you could try.
I wish it wasn't that as expensive as the Vita, because if it's between the VR and the Vita,
I
I
have
want to
feeling
buy a
it's gonna
Vita
go down in price
for Persona 4 Golden. So,
coming soon. Like
you
I
know,
feel like next year it will go down because they'll
it
release like
will,
PlayStation VR 2 or
and
something.
it's but definitely it's definitely getting there. I feel like VR is going to get to a
The
point
thing
where it's
that
going to be mainstream soon. How soon? I think it's in 5 years or well, I don't think it's going to be. I don't think you're going to be seeing
yeah,
homes without VR.
that's what
Like
I
I think
really
it's going to
like
be a marketed
about the
like
PlayStation
home
VR.
thing. Like you're gonna see E3 home VR or whatever the fuck in like 5 years. You're gonna start seeing products that are more consumer, that are not like $300, so they're like a controller. Which PS4 controllers are worth
Yeah, but
$100 by the way. But
like
yeah,
that's what I think makes PlayStation VR so much appealing to the people who are not into VR or don't want to think about getting it. Because like, okay, for you, it would make sense to get like an HTC Vive or an Oculus or something like that because you have a super computer. But if somebody
yeah.
who doesn't have that good of a computer, they have to go out and buy a computer that can handle it, and that's expensive. Then you have the cost of the HTC Vive
And
and
that's
the
a
Oculus,
bigger
like
problem
eight
than
hundred bucks
setting up
and you
VR.
add that both together and it's like
Yeah.
not worth it. When the PlayStation VR is okay, you have a PlayStation. Most people have a PlayStation. Okay, now you just have to spend this to get a PlayStation VR.
You know what? I
Now
didn't
you
think
get to
about it like
experience
that.
VR without the huge price tag of trying to get this super computer that can handle it.
Yeah. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that point of view from somebody that doesn't do or that
No,
like does Xbox have VR? Okay, well Xbox doesn't.
no.
Well, I mean, like, do they support VR games? Okay, well let's say somebody from that has an Xbox One console,
Mm, mhm.
and wants to play VR. You know, what are the options? Buying a fucking like
And getting
high end computer
one of
and
those.
figuring out how to
Yeah.
build that without getting screwed over, because setting up an setting up an HTC Vive or setting up VR is a lot easier than building a computer, and I would not recommend anybody to go build a computer to get VR. And when you have an Xbox, and well, the
Yeah,
PS4 is a much
and
cheaper option because it's going to
you
run
have
you way less than the
dude.
setup and the
The other thing is
VR
that
combined
like if you get
than
an HTC
paying for the
Vive
computer
or
and the
an
VR.
Oculus, whatever, you have to set up these cameras and sensors all over your room, and you have to have enough space to make it one to one. With PlayStation VR,
Yes.
you just need the PlayStation camera, and that thing you can set up anywhere and point any direction. I have it on a tripod behind my TV, and whenever I play VR, I'll set it up elsewhere. Like I'll move it where I'll have space for VR because my living room is not huge, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it works.
That's like the biggest benefit that PlayStation has over in VR, because it's the simplest
It's opened
VR
up
system.
VR to a
Because,
lot
yeah,
more
HTC Vive,
people
Oculus,
and
whatever.
made it actually
It's
something that
complicated.
didn't die
Yeah.
instantly.
And I think, and I'm pretty sure you agree with me that this was
Yes.
the right thing to do for Sony. They gained a lot, and they're going to gain a lot more for having that accessibility feature. It's a lot easier
Yes.
than having to set
And
up
dude,
or buy a computer that can run it. And it's a lot easier than remember last
mhm.
podcast I told you about that backpack.
Yeah,
That backpack is fucking heavy, dude. And I don't even know how to set that up. All right, it looks like a piece of alien
yeah,
technology to me, and I set
it's
up computers.
crazy, man. And PlayStation, I feel like is oh yeah,
All right, we're running out of time. I wanted to run the clock because we were like
no,
at
no
40
problem, man.
minutes, so we needed to push into like at least an hour. We're gonna
My
get into
recommendation for this
recommendations.
week is
What is
another
your
mobile
recommendation
game.
for this week?
It's called Teen Titans Go Figure, and it's a weird one because it's Teen Titans Go, obviously a weird cartoon that I actually enjoy. Um,
Thank you for
yeah.
addressing the problem that I have in my head before I
Okay,
digitally
so
punch
they
you in
came
the
out
face.
with way
Digitally.
like a year or two ago. They came out with a game called Teeny Titans, which was you play as Robin running around the city and
Yeah.
collecting little figurines and battling them, kind of like Pokemon, but less complicated. And I really enjoyed it. I played that
Yeah.
game to death, and it's a mobile game. Then like a week ago, they came out with Teeny Titans 2, which is Teen Titans Go Figure, and it is so much better. There's so much more areas, and I cannot put it down that I enjoy it. A lot of people won't like it just because it's Teen Titans Go, but if you get past that and you understand it as a game that's just like making fun of everything, it's fun.
That's definitely not something I'm going to check out. But if you guys want
Teen
to
Titans
check
Go
out Teen
figure.
Titans Go, or what is it? Teen Titans Go figure. It's a good name. Better than Jump Force. It's a good name. But if you guys want to check that out, Mark has his stamp of approval. My stamp of approval is Dragalia Lost, which, funny enough,
Is
is
this
a mobile game. Do
is
you
this
know
a
about
game
this
that
game,
was
Mark?
free
I'm pretty sure you heard of it.
on PlayStation?
No, you're completely wrong. You couldn't be
Oh,
more
okay. Nope. Okay, I've never heard of this.
wrong. It's
Wait, this is a Nintendo game?
Nintendo's newest mobile game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a Nintendo game. The Dragalia Lost. It's Nintendo's newest mobile game. Now, I don't know if you played whatever the
I
Mario mobile game
played
was,
the free.
or Animal Crossing, whatever the fuck, camping. The camping one wasn't bad. I haven't played any of the other Nintendo games, but Dragalia Lost. If you're looking for an RPG,
Okay.
it's actually like structured like a game should, on mobile. This is actually a really good game for those kind of people. Not my kind of thing. I only checked it out for this podcast, but I really do believe that this is a gem for Nintendo. It's not perfect, obviously, because it's mobile, but if you're looking for that RPG experience that the console has without, I don't know. There's just a lot of difficulties for me to promote this because it's not as good as you can get
Okay.
from a console game. But if you don't mind the downgrade and you prefer being on the go with your games and have that console experience
Mhm.
without all the fucking souped up mechanics, Dragalia Lost is a good game for the kind of people that like to play RPGs and
Well,
prefer to do it on their phone.
I just started downloading it. I'm gonna check it out.
Did you know about
Yeah,
did you know
I've
about
never,
that?
dude.
Oh, you started
I didn't know what
downloading
it was. I've never
You
heard
didn't
of it
know-
before.
you
I
didn't
didn't
know
even
what it
know
was?
Nintendo came out with a new. I didn't know it was made by Nintendo.
It's it released it released like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. Yeah, I think it released
Okay.
Tuesday. Tuesday is when it was when the game came out. Because I remember precisely that I was talking to you over the phone about something. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, it's a Nintendo game. It's their newest edition. I hope
I'll
you
give it a
enjoy it,
try.
Mark, and I hope our audience checks it out. Is there anything else you want to
It looks
add
interesting. It
about
looks like
or
one of
anything
those
like
like clicker hero type from the screenshots. I don't know.
that? It's sort of like that. It's sort of like that. It's like you run through dungeons and attack.
Mhm.
What's it called? Monsters, but it's not like
Yeah,
what's it
just
called? The whole clicker
click,
hero.
click,
I'm
click,
just gonna
and all that
spam
junk.
buttons. That's what I like. It's not. It's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's simple because you just run around beating monsters, but it is enjoyable.
No,
Is there anything else you want to add for this
I'm
podcast?
very happy with
'Cause
that.
it's getting to the end. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't know what the release dates are going to be. No, what the plan is releasing the raw data on Monday, and then I'll release edited footage with all those fancy videos playing in the background and the images on Fridays. So
Yeah, we're
hope you guys enjoyed,
returning your kids
and I'll
next
see you guys later. You gotta come back next week, and then I'll return 'em.